Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 4 more $10 meals for your family. These meals are really easy to make. They're usually 5 ingredients or less, and they're always on a budget. I do want to preface that I do live in Texas. The prices I'm using are based off of Walmart in Texas. Where you live might change some of that. I will have all of the video details down below in the description box. You can check it out. If you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay guys, the first meal we're doing here is chorizo tacos. Actually, just kidding, enchiladas, not tacos. This was so delicious, guys. Like, I was pleasantly surprised. I kind of saw a variation of this on TikTok and was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So all you need is a pack of chorizo. This is the pork, you can get the beef, and I'm just gonna put it on the skillet with rotel, and we're gonna let that simmer and cook. Now, I decided to add a can of black beans because it helped to make it a little bit more filling, and I still had room in my budget. And then you're just going to put the cream cheese in there, and this really takes it up a notch. We really liked the cream cheese in the enchiladas, and that's basically it. You got to get that melted, and then that's going to be the inside part for our enchiladas. So you can cook the corn tortillas the way that you want. You can, do them in the skillet, or you can do them in the microwave with a wet paper towel, however you prefer. This is what the mixture looks like whenever the cream cheese is melted. Looks like a lot thicker, right? So it's basically plain and simple. Once your corn tortillas are done where they're not going to fall apart, you're going to put this mixture inside of them and put it in your pan. I did spray the pan like a tad with nonstick spray, and you're just going to place them there, and then you're going to put some shredded cheese on top, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So for the oven, I just did 400 degrees, and I just did it for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. You want all of the cheese to melt on top and everything to be warm, and so you're not trying to do a ton of cooking. The corn tortillas cook pretty fast in the oven, but that's it. I had some leftover Fresca cheese in the fridge that I threw on top at the end. But my family really liked this. They did kind of think it was spicy. I think maybe the rotel made it a little spicy, but I had enough to do 2 pans for my family, and it was perfect. Okay, this next recipe is the goat. It's like, the greatest of all time, if you didn't know what that means. My kids taught me that. But we're doing potato soup. It is the cheapest soup, in my opinion. And I got this whole sack of potatoes for $1.50 at Brookshire Brothers. So, it made my meal even cheaper. But you're just going to take potatoes, you're going to wash them, and you're going to peel them. And I found this hack where you peel them in a plastic sack, and it makes it easy to throw away. But anywho, you're just going to peel them and dice your potatoes. Put as many as you want. I like to fill most of the crock pot with potatoes. So you do want to fill the potatoes with water. I did 2 cups of water, and then I did 2 cups of milk. A small carton of milk is like $1.34. So you can just buy one of those if you don't have a lot of milk at home. Cream cheese, and then garlic salt. And then you're going to cook this on high. I did that probably for like 4 or 5 hours. And then this is what it looks like. I put bacon bits in there, put a little bit of cheese, and then like we do a little bit of green onion, but that's it. You don't really have to mash the potatoes. They get pretty soft on their own. The cream cheese makes it pretty thick, and that's it. It's so delicious. Okay, this next recipe is like RITZ chicken, but with noodles, and it was great. I do have a rotisserie chicken here. Fun fact, I don't know if I said this in another video, but if you buy rotisserie chicken from Walmart and it's chilled, it's only $2.97. So I think what they do is they take their chickens from the day before, and if they don't sell them, they put them in the fridge and they're $2.97 instead of $4.97. So go get yourself some rotisserie chicken. But all I'm going to do is put 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 cream cheese in a pan. And then I'm going to put my chicken in the pan. And you can cut it as small as you want. You can shred it. I'm just using my fingers to kind of break up. I didn't use the whole chicken here. I used half of it. So actually the recipe is even cheaper than this because I'm not using the whole chicken. And then you're going to cook your egg noodles. I did half of a bag, and you're going to boil them and then mix this all together. It does take a little bit because my cream cheese was not soft. And then I have 2 rolls of Great Value Ritz crackers. You're just going to smush them up to your liking. And then you're going to pour this on top. And if you want to put a little bit of butter, you can. And then you're going to put this in the oven. I did 375 because I did not want my crackers to burn. Okay, guys, last meal here is goulash of some sorts. Now, I'm going to tell you that for my pan here, I doubled the recipe. Like I added twice as much meat. So this meal was $12, but if you half it, it's $6. So 2 cans of green beans, those are like 50 cents each. 2 cans of corn, 50 cents each. A large thing of tomato sauce is like $1.50. You can get half of that size for like 80 cents. Put that in a pan. And then I'm doing ground turkey. Ground turkey's like $3, but I did 2 of them for $6. And you're just gonna put this in a pan. Make sure that you cook the ground turkey first, or whatever you want. If you want to use beef, that's fine. I used Uncle Chris's. Make sure all of that is cooked. Mine did create a little bit of grease, so I made sure to get rid of that first because I did not want my pan to be too watery. It was already kind of watery. And then you're just going to pour your meat into the dish and season it some more however you want. Mix it together, flatten it out, put cheese on it, and then you're going to warm it up in the oven. I usually do like 375 for 15 to 20 minutes. And there you have it, y'all. My kids really loved this meal. It's like a really good family meal. Delicious. You can eat it with crackers, but really easy to make. I hope these were helpful for your family and that y'all can try these out for yourself. Please feel free to add or take away from these whatever you would like for your family. But I hope that y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.